Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to Field of Greens Golf League, the Sony Open, round two. This is the Field of Greens Golf League where we use Action PC Golf. Here is a group of us here at Field of Dreams that uh, set up a golf league. That golf league is made up of several different teams. The Vegas Aces my team. St. Louis Hawks belong to Clue. Caddyshack Golfers belong to Slashed. Mass Hole in Ones are Mike. T-ville Tin Cups, Carlos. MV, Manchester Swingers. Tampa Bay Putt Pirates, a Buckshot. Dwayne has the Hagerstown Hackers. David, the Bushwood Wings, I guess that's called. And Jeff, the Edmonton Express. Midlife is the Middletown Duffers. Steve is the Lehigh Lizards. That are 12 teams, 8 golfers per team, beginning on April 3rd in our schedule. There'll be the first match between the teams. But until then, we are doing tournaments that are on the schedule. So let's load the Action PC Golf onto the screen, and let's look at the Sony Open. Yesterday, we completed round one. As I click on the schedule, there's the Sony Open. Tournament summary. Arnold Palmer, 7 under with a 63. He leads the tournament, followed by a trio of golfers, Dave Stockton, Ernie Els, and Dave Hill at 6 under. Anyway, that's round one. We're going to go to round two. So without any further ado, let's play the event. Yesterday's broadcast took an hour. I'm going to try to condense it into 30 minutes because an hour, I think, is too long for this type of broadcast. What we're going to do is we're going to tee off and sim the golf in round two until the first group gets to hole 15. Then we'll take a look at the leaderboard. We'll pick 2 or 3 or 4 of the top golfers, and we'll follow them in from 15 through 18 until we finish round two. We make a cut, and we'll have the golfers that'll go on to the weekend in round 3. So without any further ado, from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Wailea Country Club. It's situated right next to a zoo in Honolulu. Anyway, let's tee off. There are the pairings. There are 96 golfers teeing off. There they are. The first group is Dustin Johnson, Chichi Rodriguez, VJ, saying, let's play the round. We will pause it when they hit 15. Obviously, no change in the leaderboard yet. Dustin Johnson through 6 is tied Arnold Palmer at 7. Dave Hill is at 7. Dustin Johnson goes to 8 under. 9. Dustin Johnson, 6 under for the round through 9. Dustin Johnson in that first group. When it hits 15, we're going to pause it. We'll take a look, and then we'll start watching some golf. There we go. Dustin Johnson, 11 under par for the tournament. 4-stroke lead over Arnold Palmer, who has not teed off yet. He has a 10 a.m. tee time. Dustin Johnson, 8 under for the round through 13. Do we have a large group of people not teed off yet? Yeah, somewhat. As you can see, the tee times. Anyway, let's watch Dustin Johnson, so we'll right-click on him. Nobody else is even close, so we'll watch Dustin Johnson for a while and let everybody else play out, and we'll see how it goes. Here we go, hole 14, Dustin Johnson. Par 4, 430 yards, right down the middle. He's 8 under today. His approach shot is going to be long and to the right. He's going to have a chip up. Close enough for a tap in, and he's going to remain 11 under. Now we get to the 15th hole. After this, I'm going to show you a shot that Scotty Scheffler just sunk. Par 4, 15th, 397 yards. Dustin Johnson right down the middle. A little strong on the middle of the green. It's going to back up a little. His birdie putt, going to be strong. He's going to have a tough par putt coming back. And he missed it. He 3 putts, drops a stroke, goes to 10 under. Okay, down here in the bottom right, you see highlights. A 4-iron by Hal Sutton to within a foot from 221. But Scotty Scheffler holed the 3-iron on the 4th, so let's watch that. This appears to be a hole-in-one. Let's do it one more time. There it is. The 4th hole, par 3, 205, Scotty Scheffler. Hole-in-one. There it is. It's blue. Not bad. And there is another eagle down here by Dave Hill. Did he do anything there? Let's watch Sutton go from 221 yards to a foot away on the same 4th hole. Almost 2 holes in one. Not bad. Okay, let's continue. As we look at the leaderboard, let's add Dave Hill to the watch list. And Ernie Els, both 3 strokes behind Dustin Johnson. Second hole, Ernie Els. Just off the fairway to the right. His approach is going to be in the trap, I believe. There it is. Els with a great bunker shot. Els to within 3 feet, puts it in. Still 7 under. Dave Hill now on the par 4, 350-yard 10th, right down the middle. Shot number 2. Not very good. Off to the right. He's got to have quite a putt. Putt's going to be 54 feet for Hill for his birdie. I don't think it's going to be close, and it isn't. He's going to have a tough part to par. It's going to be 10 feet. But he puts it in. Great putt by Hill. Remains 3 strokes back of Dustin Johnson, 7 under. Dustin Johnson on the 16th hole is next. Par 4, 434. That one's right in the middle of the fairway. His approach. Strong. It's going to roll down the back of the green. Chips back on. It's a good chip. It's within 3 feet. He puts in his par putt. Remains 10 under par. Ernie Els on the par 4 third hole. He's going to be somewhere where he doesn't want to be. His third shot, he had to take a penalty. Els is on the green. He's putting for a bogey. He's going to drop a stroke further off the lead as he misses. Els to 6, so we're going to stop watching Els for a while. Dave Hill up on the 11th. Par 3. Puts it in the center of the green. 46-foot putt for a bird. And that's pretty darn good if you ask me. I'm going to tap that in for his par. Dustin Johnson next, 3-stroke leave over Hill. And Arnold Palmer, who is yet to tee off today. Johnson ball rolls into the trap. And I've seen him hit better sand shots than that. He's going to have a tough putt, save par 16 feet. And he's not going to do it. He's going to drop to 9 under here with a successful tap in. Well, that's 9 under, so let's go back and do a little adjusting. That puts Ernie Els back on TV. Johnny Miller, 3 strokes back. So we have 4 golfers on television now. We're about 12 minutes into the broadcast. I'm not sure we'll get a half hour in, but here we go. Ernie Els from the 4th. Par 3. Els missed the green completely. He's going to chip it up. And he's going to have a tough putt to save his par. 10-footer. Right in the center of the hole. Els remains 3 strokes back of Dustin Johnson. Dave Hill next. Dave Hill 3 strokes back. Par 4, 12th. Going to be, hits a tree. And right in the shadow of that tree, but he should be okay. Approach shot. Pin high to the right of the flagstick, about 24 feet away for the birdie putt, and he just misses. Tough putt coming back. Just under 7 feet, and he puts that in for a par. Dave Hill remains 2 strokes behind Dennis Johnson. Johnny Miller's first time on TV. Hole 16. He's in the middle of the trees. No, he's over the trees. Ball traveled a long way. Here comes his approach. That hit a tree and dropped straight down. I don't know how long Miller is going to be on TV, but that's his 3rd shot. He's going to have to sink this putt to remain. It's 20 feet. And guess what? Miller sinks a 20-foot par putt remains 3 strokes behind Dennis Johnson. Reviewing the leaderboard, Johnson at 9 under. Arnold Palmer yet to tee off. Dave Hill 7 under, tied with Arnold Palmer for second. Dennis Johnson, when he finishes this round, we'll sim some more holes and get some more golfers in the picture so we can keep this broadcast to 30 minutes. Right down the middle, Johnson's approach on the par 5 18th. He is really hit that. He's going to chip up. This is an eagle attempt. Look at this. Tap in birdie putt. He goes back to 10. That eliminates Miller from TV and Els. So we've only got Hill and Johnson. Let's do this. Let's take them both off for a moment. Speed this up and get everybody off the tee. So let's play the round till we have everybody on the course. Palmer's teed off and birdied the first hole. He's 2 back. Palmer's birdied another one. Now 1 back. Harris English 2 back. He's at 9. Dustin Johnson and Johnny Miller have finished. They're in the clubhouse. When Palmer finishes the 9th hole, we will stop and start watching again. Palmer 1 stroke back. He's just bogeyed a hole. The 7th, 2 strokes back. English and Scheffler is caught up 2 strokes back. Well, let's stop it now. It looks like this is a good place to pause. Dustin Johnson's in the clubhouse with a 63. He's 10 under. Arnold Palmer, 2 under for the day, 9 under for the tournament. Scotty Scheffler, 5 under for the day, 8 under for the tournament. Let's watch Arnold Palmer. Scotty Scheffler. Let's watch them chase Dustin Johnson. And we'll keep an eye on Els, English, Shakelin. Miller's in the clubhouse. Let's go. Arnold Palmer, 9th hole, par 5, right down the middle. Arnie's approach on the par 5. And Arnie's going to be putting for an eagle. And if he sinks this, he will take the lead in the tournament. Just misses it. Good putt, a little strong. He's 6 feet past. And he misses his comeback. He's going to 3-putt for a par, remaining 1 stroke back. Scheffler up next. He's on the 16th. Scheffler is lucky. No, unlucky. I thought the ball was going to stop, but he's in the trap. And he's going to go from one trap to another. Is out. He's got quite a putt if he's going to save par here. It's 20 feet. And guess what? He puts it in to save his par. That's what champions do. We're off to Arnold Palmer on the 9th hole here. Palmer 1 stroke back. Scheffler English is caught up. We'll add him to the TV roles here in a moment. Arnold Palmer on the 10th. Right down the middle. It's his approach. Let's see who Arnold Palmer, what team Arnold Palmer belongs to. I mean, I do have a list. It's not alphabetical order. Palmer's birdie putt. He puts it in. Arnold Palmer ties Justin Johnson, who's in the clubhouse. Let me see if I can find Palmer. Hagerstown Hackers, Dwayne Martz. Scotty Scheffler next. Scheffler 8 under, 5 on the round today, par 3, and it's a beauty. Scheffler's birdie putt. He misread that one a little too far right. He's going to drop that in for the par. Scheffler now 2 strokes behind Palmer and Johnson. Bernhard Langer on the 7th is 3 strokes back, along with Ernie Els and Harris English. Let's see, who does Scotty Scheffler's team? Another Dwayne Martz member. Dwayne's killing it in this tournament. Arnold Palmer up next on the 13th. Par 3, he's going to be safely on the putting surface. Here comes that long birdie attempt. And he just slides by the hole. He's going to tap that in for par. Remain tied at 10 under. Any other movement in the leaderboard? Bunch of people at 7. McDonald Smith, Johnny Miller in the clubhouse, 3 strokes back. English, Els, and Bernhard Langer, also 3 strokes back. Scheffler, 2 strokes back. And Dustin Johnson tied with Palmer's in the clubhouse. Here comes Scheffler on the 18th. Par 5, 548, and that one's a little right. Let's see if he's going to be in trouble. He is. He's going to have to play it safe into the fairway. Scheffler's 3rd here on the par 5. And he's on the putting surface. However, his par putt is going to be from 37 feet. Actually, birdie putt, my mistake. And he's going to be okay because he's going to tap that in for a par to finish his round. Scheffler's round is over. 65 on the day, 2 strokes back. Arnold Palmer's now up on the 12th hole, par 4. 436 yards. He's in the fairway safely. His approach just to the left of the stick off the green. He's going to have to chip up, which he does. A little strong. How long has he got back for his par putt? It is about 7 feet. He's got it. Okay, so as we recap so far, Palmer, 10 under, tied with Dustin Johnson. Langer and Scheffler, 8 under. Whole host of people at 7. We've got 5 minutes if I'm going to keep this to a 30-minute broadcast. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the round, and we'll stop it towards the end and see who makes the cut and who misses the cut. Here we go. Keep an eye on the leaderboard. Sergio Garcia is now 2 strokes back. Arnold Palmer drops a stroke. Els, Harris, and Scheffler are going to pause this for a minute. Get that out of there. Okay. Continue the round. Johnson a stroke up on Palmer's on 15. Palmer, something happened to Palmer. Let's stop this and see what's going on. Where is our friend Donald Palmer? Palmer dropped to 1 over. We only have the first scorecard in there. Palmer, there's something weird there. Let me look at that again. I'm sorry, 6. Yeah, he's 1 over for the day. There we go. He, let's see what he did. He took a 7 on the 16th. He bogeyed the 13th. He triple bogeyed the 16th. And he is fallen 4 strokes behind Dennis Johnson. The top 4 players are in the clubhouse. Dennis Johnson, 10 under. Els, Harris, English, and Scotty Scheffler, 8 under. Another group, only one on the course, is Sergio Garcia at 7 under. Let's put him on TV here for a moment. And let's put Arnold Palmer on, see if he loses any more strokes. Here's Arnold Palmer from the 17th, par 3. And it's a beauty. Misses his birdie putt, though. He's going to remain 1 over for today's round, 6 under for the tournament. Sergio Garcia, the closest to the leader, he's on the 8th hole, 441 yards. Right down the middle. His approach shot. And it's also very nice. He's got a 17-foot birdie putt. And he puts it in the hole. Sergio Garcia goes to 8 under with 4 other players, Ernie Els, Harris English, and Scotty Scheffler, all in the clubhouse. That's I think we got time for one more spin around. We'll watch Palmer finish. We'll watch Garcia play the next hole, which would be the 8th, and then we'll sim out and see who makes the cut. Palmer on the 18th. 18th is a potential eagle hole. Palmer hits it in good shape. Beautiful shot. There we go. He's got a birdie putt, and he drops it in. Arnold Palmer finishes the day where he started. He's even par, 70 for the day. He's 7 under, 3 strokes behind Dustin Johnson, only a stroke behind everybody else. Let's watch Sergio Garcia. Right down the middle. Can Garcia pick up anything on this hole? He's going for the green. Will he have a birdie putt? Yeah, he might have a birdie putt because this next chip didn't make the sand. Here we go. He's going to stop, 7-8 feet past? Maybe a little further. 10 foot away. And he hits it too hard. It spins out He's going to tap in for his par. Around and in, and there we go. He's in safely. Garcia 8 under, along with Els English and Scheffler. Trevino, Palmer, Jacqueline Smith, and Johnny Miller at 7. We got Palmer off here. Let's watch. We haven't had Lee Trevino on, so let's have Sergio Garcia, Lee Trevino play one more hole. Then we will finish out and see who makes the cut. Here's Trevino on the 17th. Par 3, that's a terrible shot. Way left behind a tree. Let's see if he can get out of there. He can. Here's his par putt. He's going to miss, and he will drop a stroke. Lee Trevino drops to 6 under. That takes him off television. Sergio Garcia. Let's watch Sergio do the 9th, and then we will sim the day. He's going to do the 10th. He was on the 9th. Here it is, par 4, 350 yards. Sergio's in the fairway. His approach looking good. Little backspin maybe, tiny bit. Here comes the birdie putt. Right in the hole. There you go, Garcia. One stroke back. Let's take him off. Let's find out who makes the cut. The last group is right here. Westwood, Rahm, and Farrell. Let's play the round. Find out who makes the cut. Garcia still a stroke back. He's on the 15th. Watson, 4 strokes back. Garcia bogeys, double bogeys. He's now 7 under. He shot a 68 for the day. That's it. Everybody's in. The leaderboard has Dustin Johnson, 10 under, Ernie Els, Harris English, Scotty Scheffler, 8 under. Whole host of players at 7. Let's finish the round. Let's see who made the cut. Tournament summary. Dustin Johnson, 67 and 63, 130. Ernie Els, 64, 68. Scheffler, 67, 65. And Harris, 66 on 2 occasions. Okay, let's take a look here. Well, it doesn't show who makes the cut, huh? How do you like that? We're going to have to start the 3rd round to find out who makes the cut. So let's do that while we're here. There we go. Lawson Little. You needed a -2 on the tournament to make the cut. There's a whole host of -2s. Let's see. Tiger Woods did not make the cut. Tiger Woods is my golfer. Byron Nelson, Kerry Middlecoff didn't make the cut. Xander Schauffele, Phil Mickelson, Jordan Spieth, another one of my golfers. All sorts of famous names here did not make the cut. Bobby Jones. Anyway, and Bubba Watson. did not make the cut. That's what it looks like from here. Now, all I got to do is find my way out of this. I'm not sure how to do this. So we'll leave it this way. We'll figure it out. Oh, there it is. No, okay. There the ladies. Not sure how we're going to do this, but that shows you who makes the cut. Lawson Little, the last player on the leaderboard. Once again, in a recap, Dustin Johnson, 10 under. Harris English, Scotty Scheffler, Ernie Els. Let me do this here so I can get to where I'm going. Okay, here we go. That's that. We will see you tomorrow at same time, 7 Eastern, for the third round of the Sony Open. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We will see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.